Thank you for joining us here for the latest updates from 5 News. I'm Joe Ellison. In an effort to fight inflation, the Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates again. While the move is aimed at stabilizing the economy, it requires more money out of your wallets, especially when it comes to home and car loans and paying down your credit cards. Officials have signaled the hike will be at least 0.75%. The central bank's main goal is to curb inflation, they say, which is now at its highest level in over 40 years. White House economic advisor Brian Dees says the Biden administration is committed to getting soaring prices under control.
Inflation is the top economic priority that we need to be focused on as a country.
Now, experts say the feds have to be careful not to trigger a recession by making it too expensive to borrow money. The feds raised its key interest rate by 0.25% point in March and then by 0.5 point in May. Some experts say indicators like falling gas prices may be a sign inflation is finally slowing. Now, before we get to other news, let's check in with meteorologist Zach Scott. Zach, some hot temperatures out there again today.
That's right, Joe, but we're looking for changes after today. Today, another round of heat advisories, heat warnings, and then we're going to try to get a break from those thanks to a more active pattern coming in, giving us a little bit more cloud cover, off and on rain chances for multiple days, and then August is going to come and we're going to heat right back up. Today, upper 90s to 101 degrees for northwest Arkansas. Record for Fayetteville is 100 degrees. If you break the record today, that'll be your third straight day. 100 to 104 across the River Valley, mix of sun and clouds, and yeah, we are tracking that shower chance. Arkansas, again, another day this week where it's the only state that's fully covered in heat advisories and warnings, but we do have that frontal boundary slowly making its way in. It's been hanging out to the north the last few days. Going to try to be a focal point for some scattered showers and thunderstorms with that daytime heating as we go deeper into the afternoon and evening. We're going to try to get a few isolated showers near the I-40 corridor. Slightly better chance for some isolated to scattered thunderstorms for northwestern Arkansas back into northeastern Oklahoma. If the storms can get going this afternoon, we'll have the potential for a strong storm or two to have some damaging wind gusts, maybe a pocket of hail or two, some heavy rain and lightning. We'll linger with some isolated showers into the evening, and then that frontal boundary still hanging out. Going to try to kick up some scattered activity going into tomorrow morning, and then again, we're just going to have more waves as we go through Thursday, a chance for scattered showers Friday, scattered shower chances Saturday, and even shower chances lingering into Sunday. I paint northern Arkansas back into northeastern Oklahoma with having the highest chance for off and on rain chances for Thursday through Sunday. So that's good news for us. Overall, the story hasn't changed. We're still looking at 1 to 3 inches widespread with some locally higher, locally less amounts. We'll continue to track this forecast, Joe, in the coming days.
All right. Thanks so much, Zach. Now, with the temperatures this summer, more and more people trying to keep cool in pools, lakes, and rivers. A new report, though, from QuoteWizard.com has some startling numbers. It shows Arkansas ranks third in the nation when it comes to the amount of child drownings. According to the CDC, drowning is the second leading cause of death in kids 1 to 14 years old. That's why instructors at Goldfish Swim School in Rogers say they know the importance of teaching water safety for kids.
Starting them earlier, of course, is always better. Getting them used to the water at a young age and conditioning them to be comfortable in the water is very important to us here.
Now, according to Goldfish Swim School, 90% of child drownings happen when a caregiver was watching them, and 77% of victims had been out of sight for less than 5 minutes. Some things parents can do to keep kids safe around water include installing a locked fence around a home pool and only letting kids swim when adults are there. Also, if your child needs floaties, only use ones approved by the Coast Guard. And the Fort Smith community remembering a local baseball legend for his life on and off the diamond. Former University of Arkansas Fort Smith baseball coach Bill Crowder died Monday at the age of 89. He became the head coach of the then West Ark Lions in 1966 and spent the next 3 decades coaching hundreds of players. He won more than 1,000 games at the helm and ended his career as one of the top 5 winningest baseball coaches in NJCAA history. Funeral plans are still being organized. And a new 18-mile trail will soon link the University of Arkansas with other outdoor experiences across Fayetteville. The Traverse Gateway Trail will connect the campus to Markham Hill, Centennial Park, Kessler Mountain Regional Park, and more. The shared use trail is designed for use by bike riders, walkers, runners, and adaptive cycles. The loop is part of a gift to the U of A and the city of Fayetteville by Tom Walton and Stuart Walton. Well, inflation pressures hitting Walmart. The Bentonville-based retailer announced plans to combat lower profits in the coming months. According to Walmart, inflation on food prices for everyday items are making shoppers cut back on discretionary items with higher profit margins like clothing. In all, Walmart says investors can expect a loss at the end of the year, anywhere between 11 to 13%. All right, ending on a high note here, no one won that Mega Millions jackpot Tuesday night, which means it's now up to over $1 billion. Although no one hit the jackpot, some winners did claim some big prizes. There were 8 tickets that won $1 million each after matching the first 5 numbers. Now, the next drawing for this jackpot will be Friday night, and if someone wins, it will be the 3rd largest Mega Millions jackpot prize in the game's 20-year history. Well, thank you for joining us here today for the latest from 5 News. I'm Jo Ellison. Have a great week.